Hi, it's Maggie. This is another build I did in a 5540 lot in Del Sol Valley. So I struggled at first making this build because the first time I made it, I scrapped the whole build, and I think I scrapped two builds twice because I didn't like the way they looked. So I think this is the final one, I'm pretty sure. There's just a lot of maneuvering with the shapes right now and making the house look more modern and stuff like that. Yeah, so I did my first voiceover yesterday in a long time. It wasn't actually my first voiceover, but I got so much good support. I'm so happy, and I'm going to upload this on Sunday, so on the 9th, I believe. Right now it's 11:30, so I have like a lot of time before this video goes up, because I might just upload this video tomorrow for tomorrow, not upload it tonight for tomorrow, if that makes any sense, because I pre-record most of my videos. But yeah, I decided to do this cool thing with the roof here because I was trying to make this build look a little different from the other modern 50 by 40 lot in this area in the Pinnacles, right? I don't know. I don't know if it's called the Pinnacles or if that's a Strangerville term. I'm getting Del Sol Valley and Strangerville confused. Anyway, sorry, I keep saying and I'm trying to keep myself from doing that to get better at voiceovers. But yeah, all in all, thank you so much for the support you guys have given me for my voiceovers, and I actually feel really motivated to do them now. I am still a little bit insecure, but I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna charge through this and see if this can come out good. Yeah, I spent so long just doing the exterior of this build, but the nightmare was when I went back into the interior and I furnished it, and it took me a whole, I think, like 2 hours to furnish the first floor and some of the second floor, and that's a crazy long amount of time for me. It never takes me that long to like furnish a floor and then a second and then part of a second floor, even though this lot is huge. It took me so long, and I'm usually a pretty fast furnisher and builder. I'm not but this one took me a really long time. But I did cut out some things in the exterior, because personally, when I like watching speed builds, I like watching people do the interior. I don't really like watching people do the exterior. I mean, I like it. It's like nice to see how people, formulate a build, but I prefer seeing the interior and doing the interior on my builds. So yeah, what to talk about today? I really don't know. It's funny about these roof trims. I never really thought of adding roof trims in a lot of my builds. Well, not roof trims, but floor trims. And I neglect those a lot. But I decided they make a modern build look so much better, and I think they really do. So yeah, this build is looking pretty good in my opinion. I know the colors are kind of wacky, but I really like the colors. I like the beige. Oh yeah, so what I do when I furnish big mansions like this, I didn't do this with the last mansion though, because the interior was smaller. But what I do when I furnish big mansions like this is I furnish it where I want the furniture to be and what part of the room is gonna have what things. Yeah, so here I was working on there's not really a living room in this house, honestly. It's kind of weird. There's like multiple living rooms, but some living rooms don't have TVs and some of them do. And the rooms are also kind of confusing, which I thought kind of suited the aesthetic of of a celebrity house, because they have so many things they have to do, and there's probably multi-purpose things in every room. And I know in the last build I said that I wanted to make the dining room and living room separate, and I did do that, and it looked great. But this one, for some reason, I just didn't like the separate rooms in the first floor. But when I almost scrapped this build, because when I saw that there was so much space on the first floor, and all I did was add in living areas and dining areas and office areas, and then I had a really small upstairs where I could add in bedrooms, and that was just like, it was just hard. I really wish I had reworked the first floor, but at the time, like even just 30 minutes ago before I finished finishing the first floor, or 45 minutes ago, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. I might just scrap the whole interior. But I was like, oh no, I can't. I worked so hard in this interior, and especially on the first floor. As you can see now, I keep changing things. And I know this is common with like other YouTubers to like change things and rework things in their interior, but for me it's not. I just kind of like zoom through my interiors, and I try to make things look as good as possible in as short amount of time as I can. So yes, I'm just talking a lot. Anyway, but I tried to add in every necessity for this family. I did pay mind to like what the family needed. Like this family, you'll see them at the end. They're called the Beal family, but there's a daughter, and the daughter, she's a daughter of the father. I'm probably not making any sense. She's a daughter of the guy in the household, but she was from another mother. That's why she has blue eyes, and I thought the blue eyes with her dark skin tone went beautifully. Yeah, so I thought that went beautifully. And the mother, who's not actually the mother of the teen girl, she has green eyes, and I thought that was different, and I thought that was pretty for her very dark complexion. Yeah, so I overall like how the family turned out a lot. I mean, I'm not the best at doing outfits for Sims. I'm really not. Like, I spend about... So I'm just trying to adjust myself on my seat. I spend about like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes doing one sim, or 10 to 20 minutes doing one sim, depends. But this one took me a lot longer. It took me like 50 minutes to do all 5 sims. There's 5 sims, right? Yeah, I think there's 5. Actually, no, I think there might... Oh no, there's 3 kids, 2 parents, so yeah, there's 5. But yeah, it took me 50 minutes, and when I look back at the recording, I was not happy about that. I wanted it to be a shorter amount of time. I wanted this video to be quicker, because I didn't want this video to be 20 minutes like the last one. Not because I don't like doing voiceovers, it's because I need like a break from doing a one take voiceover. And of course I can like pause and come back to it, but when I pause and come back to it, it's like I forget what I was saying before, so I just kind of like doing them in one take. So yeah, the kitchen was so difficult. I think I spent like 30 to 45 minutes just doing the kitchen, adding in clutter, adding in, just trying to fill the space up, because this kitchen is like ginormous, and I didn't leave much room for bedrooms or bathrooms, and there's no bathroom on the first floor, so I'm very sorry about that if you want to have another sim with a big family living in this house. But there are, I'm being completely honest, there are 3 to 4 bathrooms, I think. So yeah, I think I might have said on the gallery that there's 4 bathrooms, but no, there's 3 bathrooms. So I'm so sorry about that. Please forgive me. I hope you don't mind. Yeah. But yeah, so this build took me like 2.5 to 3 hours. The one I did yesterday on Saturday, or the one I technically started on Friday, it took me like, I believe 2.5 hours to build. And yeah, that was a long time for me, but it was actually a pretty short time for how big of a build it was. So yeah. Yeah. So I don't really know what to say now because I'm just doing this room and it's a boring room. I just added in a bar, a little seating area, and I spend forever on this seating area. I don't know why, I'm just spending forever on it. It's like I can't make up my mind. I hate it when that happens when I'm building, then I all of a sudden can't, like, I can't go on. I just have to keep focusing on this one part of the room or this one piece of furniture, this one rug. I mean, I love the rugs in The Sims 4, but some of them are so hard to deal with. I don't know if that's the right word. Some of them are just so difficult and to add into rooms because they're either like too plain or like a brown with no other colors or a black like the rug from Parenthood, I believe. I think it was from Parenthood. I use that rug so often. The really big one that has like 20 different swatches. I love that one. But I mean, I love the rugs in The Sims 4, but some of the swatches are just not the best. And they're very hard to fit into a room unless you formulate the whole room to be like the rug, is what I'm basically saying. But yeah. Yeah, so I think this upstairs living area, so now I'm going on to the master bedroom, and this took me like a crazy long amount of time. When I was doing the master bedroom, I was watching Ghost Adventures on my phone. If you don't know what Ghost Adventures is, it's this show on the Travel Channel in the US, and I watch it like every single day. I love Ghost Adventures and I love the Travel Channels. What I'm basically trying to say is I watch the Travel Channel every single day. And so, yeah, I really was into it, and I was kind of not thinking so much about the build, which was a mistake because usually when I don't think so much about the build, it's like I just don't pick the right color choices or the things don't look good. I have to like really, really focus on the build to make it look good. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way or not, but yeah. And something that I found that I really like doing is that I've started doing like pretty recently is decorating a room before putting the wallpapers in, because sometimes the wallpapers don't look good when you start putting in furniture because you have to change some of the furniture. But when you put all the furniture in first, then you can just fit the wallpaper to the furniture, and it's a lot better than like changing all the furniture for the wallpaper, in my opinion. I think it's a great idea. But yeah, this room is very blue and gray and brown themed, but unfortunately it took me so long to do it. And don't get me wrong, I think it looks good in the end, but right now it's looking a bit weird. I think I do change some things off camera. I'm not sure if I actually did or not. But yeah, there are 2 balconies on the 2nd floor. Each balcony has a grill, and it's funny because the teenage girl's balcony, the daughter, she has a way nicer balcony than the parents' balcony. So it's pretty funny. But yeah, here I'm going back to the build, and this is when I realized that I want to get it done quickly as soon as I can. So this portion took me about 30 minutes, and it was just furnishing the rest of the 2nd floor, which is pretty quick for me. Like after I finished it though, I was like, oh, that must have only took me 20 minutes, but it took me like 30 minutes. I swear to God, like anytime I'm building a house, anytime I'm building a house, the interior takes me, or the house build in general takes me at least 30 minutes to do after I'm done recording, because I think I'm just addicted to getting the build done. But yeah, this is the little boy's room. He's a twin of this other little girl in the family. They're two son and daughter of the father and the mother in the family. So she has two kids, technically, the mother. I hope I'm making sense. Oh god. But yeah, so this is the little boy's room. Yeah, I made it very brown and black themed. I thought it suited him. He's kind of a mean sim. Yeah, I made him a mean sim. A meme sim. A mean sim. And yeah, so he's not like the nicest sim. I was about to say person, but he's a sim. He's not like the nicest sim. But I tried to design his bedroom to suit something that remind me of like the way he dresses or the way he acts. I don't know. I did this like vaguely for all of the children in this house. And I love how the teenage girl's bedroom turned out. This is a little girl's bedroom. Yeah. It's very pink because I know that's so typical for a girl's bedroom, but I really like how pink it is, and I think it suits her really well. Yeah, and I spent so long trying to find that thing right there that I put on the wall, but then I realized I didn't like it, so I put the other one on there, and I had to filter by base game, which is funny because I have a base game save file that I'm working on, but it's just taking forever, and it's I'm just so used to filtering by base game, and it's like I'm so used to that sometimes I forget to take base game off. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm sorry if this voiceover is a little bit rambly and maybe a bit out of my character. I'm just very tired because I went to bed very, very late last night at like 3:30 in the morning, and I woke up at like 10:30, so I only got like, well, I went to bed at like 3:30, but I fell asleep at like 4, so I woke up at 10, so I only got like 6.5 or 7 hours of sleep. It was just ridiculous. But here I'm nearly done with the interior. Here I just do the teen girl's balcony. She has like the perfect balcony. I love her balcony. It's so nice, and it'd be like my dream balcony. Cause I mean, not my dream balcony, but it'd be so nice to have a hot tub on a balcony and a little sitting area, plus a grill. That'd be so nice. But I'm not too sure about the DJ station. I don't know if I'd want to have a DJ. So this is me doing the family. This is me making the family. This is the mother, as I talked about. She's very pretty. I say that about all my Sims. But I really like the way she came out. I figured she'd be like, I don't really know, like some kind of actress and TV show host. I'm not sure. But yeah, I really like the way she turned out. She's very cute and very pretty, and I did try to give her that like celebrity look that I did to the other sim in the 50x40 lot, that entrepreneur sim. I tried to make her look like she got plastic surgery and Botox and stuff like that. So yeah. So as I do with some of my CAS videos in the same videos as speed build, I sometimes cut out doing the other outfits, so I hope you don't mind. This is also 10 times speed, so it's actually faster than the speed build. But yeah. Yeah, this is the guy. I tried to make him, I wanted to start off by making him have blue eyes, but then I realized that it just didn't look good on him, and it would look so much more suitable if he had brown eyes. And I was inspired to make him have blue eyes because I thought of this celebrity. I forget his name. Oh god. I totally forget his name, but he's African American, but he has blue eyes, and it's really cool. And yeah, so I wanted to at least have one sim in this family that had blue eyes, even though they're all African American. And so I made her have blue eyes, and I think she's like the most beautiful sim. I think she's one of the most beautiful Sims I've made in a while. I think she's actually, I actually think she's kind of prettier than the other Sims I've been making lately. She's not as superficial looking, but at the same time, she is a celebrity and she probably did get some work done on her face. But yeah. And this is the little daughter, the little girl who lives in the pink room. And yeah, by the way, I actually added the screenshots at the very end of the video, so forgive me. I hope that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, here are the screenshots. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching. Bye.